Jean and her husband Len are back. They're going to release another great horned owl. And instead of hummingbirds this time, she has baby bluebirds, which is amazing because my mother loved bluebirds and loved hummingbirds. So, thanks, Mom.
You got dirty feet.
When Jean and Len came to release the owl, it started to rain, and she didn't want to release it in the rain because owls do not have oil on their feathers. So she came back the next day to release it, but we were not here. She did send me a photo and a quick video and said that it circled the field and then headed right towards the woods where the other owl went. So that was a first-year female. The first owl was a male, so perhaps next December they'll mate and we'll have owl chicks. Who knows? This owl was raised from a chick. The nest was in the rafters of the Onondaga Lake Amphitheater, and they were afraid that that was not a good place for the chick to fledge. So it was raised in captivity until it could hunt and then be released. Here's one of today's projects. The framing around the back of the garage door is rotted on both sides quite a bit. So we're going to cut that out and then remake what we need to. The threshold was rotted as well, and the trim. That's today's project. Christine's working on the front flower bed and also worked getting the water pump running over at the farmhouse finally. A lot of rust in that system. Got a couple pieces to replace there as well. So several episodes ago, I think it's the you use it, you break it episode, I mentioned that a lot of things here, if you use it, you break it. Never expected to break a claw hammer though. I was just pulling out this nail, trying to get to this rotten trim, and I guess I'm stronger. Well, the nail is stronger than the hammer. Oh well. Fortunately, I've got a bunch of other hammers. Okay, the old hammer is on the project stable. There's stuff to work on, and we'll see if I can break a metal one. Hopefully not. I did not break the metal one. However, it still didn't want to come out. So we're going to find a crowbar. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sizes to choose from. I'll go with something relatively small. It's just a nail and a piece of wood. Projects. What, 15 minutes? Rusty old nail out of a piece of wood? How hard is that, Dan? Done. Here's another project being worked on today. Christine is working on this front flower bed. Last year she tore it up completely, which was a nightmare because stuff had grown crazy. And now she's doing some heavy-duty maintenance. How's it going?
Pretty good.
There you go. It's pretty good. It's a very humid day today. I was thinking of just laying out on the back deck and pretending I was in a steam room. Ridiculously humid here. But on we go. So this is our first...
Mine?
You want to be in it?
I don't know.
You can be if you walk over here. There. Now you're in it. This is our first foray to our favorite ice cream place for soft serve ice cream. Their portions are huge. Today is about 5,000 degrees out and 300% humidity. So I'm only going to get a small because it'll melt and it will still be big. Normally I like to get a medium. Christine gets a baby. What is it? It's a super baby. Anyway. Yeah, hard day's work. Here's the reward. Here's my small. I'll put it in better perspective. That's my small. And Christine's baby is half eaten, but is like a normal small. Cheers. Okay, so what we got going on today, we're working, where are you ducking out of the way, Gary? Everybody remembers Gary from the Cousin Marilyn video episode. What he's helping me with today is the rotten pieces on the farmhouse porch. So we've taken off some of the siding and sort of digging in to see what we're going to replace and how we're going to put some more lipstick on this pig. Oh boy. Anybody wants to join us? Come on down.
Free lemonade.
Here's our damages so far. We're going off of this main beam here. Put up a false wall to hold the porch up while we go. So Gary and I are done for the day. Christine helped us clean up. I ran to Home Depot. Got the lumber we're going to need to hopefully finish up tomorrow. Of course, I have no idea how to put the siding back on, but deal with that later. There you have it. As I mentioned earlier, Christine was working on putting out mulch and finishing up the front flower beds. It's hard to tell how much work she's put into these. They look great now, but they were completely overgrown and quite a mess last year. So every year she puts some work into it, and this year is no exception. It's looking beautiful. All right, Gary's back to help me today, and made quite a bit of progress here, just taking down the temporary wall that we had to put up. The good thing about having two people that have no idea what they're doing is that we question each other continually. We quadruple measure because we're clueless. So it's been working out just great. And we're also able to do things like Gary's going to hang on this climbing rope to see if we can pull the corner down to where it needs to be.
Right.
Yeah, it'll happen. So this Dodge Viper pulls up in my driveway this morning. And I was hoping it was somebody willing to offer me 1.1 mil for the farm. Beautiful car. Come to find out, it belongs to my brother-in-law, Gary. We all remember Gary from maybe the first episode.
Yep, that's right. That's right. I did a cameo before.
Yeah, and he is back.
Wonderful.
So the
And
other...
let me ask another question.
What's the other question?
This is probably one you won't put out there, but how come everybody gets a cameo but your wife?
Oh, she gets full...
I've been watching.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see?
She doesn't like to talk
Uh-huh, okay.
on the videos.
There you go.
She just waves. Watch. I don't know how that works. So the other Gary and I are just finishing up the porch over at the farmhouse. We'll show you that after this.
Wowie.
Hey Gary, can you tell us a little bit about the engine that's in this?
Well, Dan, let me tell you.
I was hoping you would.
10-cylinder, 600 horsepower, 6-speed. Of course, it's got big brakes and independent suspension.
Is it
and
turbo?
all that good stuff. Nope, it's just normally aspirated.
Oh, then I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I need.
It's all from the old school.
Yeah, I need a turbo. 3
You
pedals.
don't see that very often anymore. All right?
See you, Gary.
Adios. Talking to you.
So our farmhouse porch roof project, at least the wood portion of it, is completed. Just got to see about putting the siding back at some point, and also protecting, or rather sealing the roof. Can't see it from down here, but the tin roof is really shot. I'm not to the point where I'm going to replace it. We can see if maybe I can get some asphalt sealer and at least give it a little more time. happy to have this project under my belt.